So I fell asleep last night. I wasn't supposed to, y'all. I sat down for a second and I just fell asleep, I guess. I don't know. I felt like I was supposed to be up doing something, listening, you know? And I wound up falling asleep. But, you know, I was just thinking about something. I was just looking up something. And I noticed in my feed, it was more, I don't know why I feel like a trap, like a sale closing in on somebody. But I hate people, I hate fake nice people that know about something and then they try to come in and try to act like, you know, they're helping, but really somebody want to, somebody that think that you're not humble want to serve you some humble pie or some shit like this. Or some snakery and trickery and clonery and clownery in the background. And they be acting like you can't see. I don't like fake nice people. I don't. And God gave me the perfect eyes to see them. A little bit different. I'm looking at it a little bit different because it says to cover the wife, right? To cover her. But when I look up the word cover, the cover the head, cover means protect. It don't mean a bonnet. It don't mean a hijab. It don't mean to cover up your face on your YouTube videos. If you're a tarot reader, I feel like it's up to you whether you want to show your face. But I feel like if this is a large movement and only 10% are showing their face or able to show their face, I don't know if this is some kind of discrimination. I don't know if the five or the handful of the girls that do show their videos, I mean their faces, or and we just gonna talk about all of them in general because we just gonna talk about all women, all cultures or something. But again, the in the thick of it was a lot of dark skinned women coming into this tarot thing in the past 3 years. And I noticed from my research, most of them cover their face. You just see their hands. There was a lot more Caucasian women, at least, or lighter skinned women that will show their whole appearance. No, I think it's growing now, right? That a lot more some brown skinned girls are starting to, you know, be like the center of their video or whatever. Just not just hands or whatever. But I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm someone that raises questions when it feels like something is happening, no one's getting any answers or something like this. Because I would like to hear what anyone has to say about it or anyone thinks about it. I'm not forcing anything it's just triggering thought. If there's a problem with somebody in your life that doesn't want to trigger thought, want you triggering somebody to think about something, then I don't know, that's a problem. Because saying that Christ covering is God. But I wonder, I'm just wondering if somebody move, there's just this stuck energy that I'm picking up on. And if somebody was up under somebody else at the moment, I'm wondering, would that be, is they God or their Lord or something? Because it seemed like I wanted somebody else to be the Lord this time or something. Because it also separates Christ from the rest. That, yeah, for a man shouldn't cover his head, but a woman should cover their head And this could also be talking about, I'm even seeing in my mind's eye, protection, the Jimmy hat, the place where he lays his hat. It's something about, I think I see something about some spell work where the place where he lays his hat or something. Or it's even in that song, Papa Was a Rolling Stones, I think. But I thought there was a spell or something where if a man leave their hat at your house or something like this, that means they leaving a marking there. I don't know. It's something like that. When they pray, when you pray upon someone, when he jabs you, and it's covered. So it's saying the man shouldn't cover it, and the wife. It don't say the woman in some texts. It say the wife. Now, is this why people been slipping some of these marriage license, or your ability to be slipped from underneath you, or sneaky link weddings, or slinky link unions? Um, because then if somebody's not a wife, what would they do? Because it only says a man, a wife in Christ. Christ is covered by God, or his head is under God, or something like this, right? But what is it? Who is it? What is it? It's like it's a female. I'm seeing even with the transgender energy, the Mommy Watson energy is really what this is. This is why one of these Johns possibly baptized with that energy. Even I'm seeing if two people or something, one person, like I told y'all, this community chose to choose one person and castrate them and make them a female. And there's one person that they did not castrate, and it's still a man, but it looked like a female. One God of God or something, and one in the John the Baptist energy. And it made me think about, why is my twin so close to me? Why is it we like one person? Why I feel like they did something to a masculine energy and the person coming back and they want to get under my rib or under my wing. But at one point in time, I was under his rib or under his wing, and I didn't know it. So, because I could have sworn in another part it said that it was not, it was a dishonor to cover your hair or cover your head. It's supposed to be, I think it's the hair, maybe though, a glory to show the hair, because somebody want to, I'm hearing what somebody want to do something to somebody on the low. It's not no secrets no more, Mommy Wata. You know everything that people is thinking. You are trying to get up in my Akashic thoughts and my records. They got you these because you able to, because you just able to be fake and cover up your real intentions. That's why these men, they rather something be real fake than real. Something that's gonna cover up their nasty things because you do it too. This is personal. These are people. The only way I can see these people is that if they had to pierce me or be abusers of mine. And there's something about them trying to shame these men or these other people that are my angels. They maybe learned these things, but through their connection to me, God formed something different between me and them. And these people try to separate me from them and have other things or creatures or something in the likeness of, you know, me or that closest energy to God between me and them all this time to keep us even in different dimensions or different chambers or what the fuck. I don't know why we even talking about chambers. And we're supposed to feel ashamed or something. It's not right. Because it's fake. I don't like fake shit. I don't. But they just trying to figure out how they could jab somebody and then get back on top. And you never will. Because I'm going to always have you by your ankle until you do right by me. The only reason why I could be this tapped into this, whatever this is, and why I'm just being so harsh and calling these people out by some sorts of their name or something, because I see you. And it's not because of no masculine, it's time. These are people that want to say time up for me to be able to try to think about something or tell my story or find out the truth. No, it's time up for you. And this behavior. I was hearing somebody doing a video and she was talking about the man and she was cutting this man down. Now, I'm not saying that they shouldn't be. I don't know what her message, I don't know who be getting their message, where they get it from. Listen, I ain't trying to say that. What I'm saying is, like, okay, I do the same thing a little bit sometimes or whatever, but, I don't know why I was getting, like, because somebody, it's like, why are you doing that, though? Because I feel like somebody just had something, like, on their face, and then they got mad because something didn't go their way, and then they start shooting. I feel like I shoot when I feel like my life has been endangered, or when it's actual factual God showed me something. So I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth. But I also feel like my connection between some certain people is different. It can't be hindered or something. Somebody knows this already for sure for the binding ritual that they've done. To forever leave somebody in a position where they won't be able to protect themselves spiritually or from spiritual or from access or in your sleep or something like this. Like somebody has done something, like they're trying to put somebody back in a place of a child. Like, say Diana got older and she realized how to unwrap that thing that her parents put on her for so-called protection. But in this day and age, it could have just been to protect them from being exposed for stealing or doing something like this from her. Just saying. From that being exposed or whatever. Like somebody could have did a spell work so these people could get caught. So you couldn't pick up on the radar what they was doing in the dark or something like this. And a lot of people got abused by a lot of these people, and some of these women and these tarot readers that are working for these rich, ratchet men that make money off of these people every cycle. They have the nerves to be tarot readers and trying to be helping you, but at the same time, they're snickering behind the scenes because they know they're going to get a cut of something after whatever this is. And if you're not one of those tarot readers, then you're not who I'm talking about. But if you are, then you are. Just, I don't know what to say. Leaving the children or whatever to have to hold on to or still deal with or feel like, oh yeah, oh, I'm just so sorry. You almost made it across the finish line. Like on some shit like that. And it's like, oh, well, great. You almost made it into that position that you thought you was going to get over me because you was able to fool the world with your polite banter. on camera and cover your hindquarters and what you do with it to manipulate other people's lives. There's some hope possibly for the younger if they have some type of respect, but I feel like the younger are also hurt, and even these newer beings that are being brought in here, they're being fed the same chit. I said chit. And they may be recognizing, wait a minute. What are we being used for? Why did we hate this woman? Did the mother abandon us? Did God abandon us? Or was it these father figures that have been being sneaky and greedy and snaky and nasty and keeping us from the mother all this time when the mother has been loved the whole time? Did these people keep us from our real God that God linked us up with the heart or whatever like this in mind or spirit or something? And but we've been partying behind the scenes with something in the likeness of it. And that's why we've been going through these things, being taken advantage of. Because that's not our real mother. You blinded my somebody might be feeling like these men and these people could have came try to abuse me, but some of these people could see the mothers had no choice. Especially these starseed energies, they had no choice. That's why I feel like I used to say, like, when the projects and stuff like this, when women be in a project, or just certain women that, when they stuck in the house with kids all day, sometimes your house, it's a certain way. You know what I'm saying? It's a mindset or something like this. And it could be like even that you sit in the house with children that been swapped out or altered, and your whole real children out there in the world with this monster that thought it was okay to separate the real children from the mother, so that you can have that race of babies that hate the ladies to benefit you, so them and their children can also be used by you. Shaitan, or these people like Karma Bites that's taking after these mommy waters and shit in the community. The ones that cook like this Lily, the Fane energy, they cook this food and everything like this, and everybody feels so, oh, like they feel so like this is a homey place, it's a welcoming place. Every time I go by there, she make me a plate. You understand? I'm also seeing something about bearded ladies. Okay, because I seen a lady that was giving, I don't know what she was doing, but she was supposed to be giving her baby some milk. But she had like chest hair, like taco meat chest hair all between her breasts. So I didn't know what I was really looking at. And I know that sometimes they'll say it's a hormone deficiency or something, why women get beards and shit like this. But I just wonder sometimes. I'm just rambling, y'all. Courage. And they use money or something like this. Like some of us could be those children that's in the system. We're supposed to be getting something or whatever due to us. Yeah. To don't go poke around what? So you could poke me? So you could, you see what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, if all your enemies know something about this inheritance, they've been known about it. They know you was looking for it. They've been doing videos to kind of go back and forth with you. You know that they on the same team, or they on your frequency, or they was at some point in time. And then now all of a sudden I don't know, something just happened within this 24 hours. Some line or something. Somebody put like a dusty ass line up or something, trying to close something or trap somebody in or something to something. Right? You knew about that court case. You had something to do. You've been putting something in somebody's ear about that court case. Whoever you is that's listening. That's like the person that Oh, I just want to make the child's life harder. Let me wait until, the wound on their arm heals up a little bit, and then I'm going to tell them, hey, it's like Munchausen syndrome or something. You know what? We didn't get the inside of that with the peroxide. Let me go ahead and rip this skin apart, and so I could pour the peroxide all the way in the cut. I knew about the case when it was open, but you know, oh, miraculously, God sent somebody to ask about this now, so that you could feel like you helped me, so you could feel like you over me, or I'm about to lose my soul to you, and you about to lose your whole motherfucking head. You ain't gonna have to worry about covering it up. Fake nice, fake help. I don't like fake help. Don't do it. And I'm seeing gratitude, like these people got the nerves. See, because my eyesight is more than hindsight. And I don't like nobody trying to hurry up and cross the finish line, knowing they was on that bullshit, and then think you about to stand there. Whew, I'm safe. No, God, I'm coming a couple feet ahead of you, and I'm scooping that dirty ass shit out the way too. Because I don't want it if it got that attached to it. It's like why that couldn't happen when I was on my winning streak, when it was, when everything was like viable, everything was live or something. Why you gotta say that shit once the camera stop rolling? You know, I don't know. Because the first thing when I was thinking, I seen something yesterday, and then I started to go online, and I was searching something up or whatever. I was searching up like some court papers or whatever and things like this. I pulled up a court file. I put it on my page. So I don't know. Somebody might have went there and read something, and they saying they went somewhere else. And so I pulled that or whatever, and I was just reading it a little bit. I just glimpsed at it to save it for later, just because I want to look at it again. And mm, somebody's messing with my energy right now. Somebody's trying to cover the fact that there's a hooded snake over somebody's head or something like this. Whole time this person worked with these same people. Somebody want to be somebody or something like this. Yep. Expressions here. Okay, I've got my dragon deck out. I didn't even say what deck we're using. That's somebody like, oh, don't go poking around, because somebody wanted something to not be so prominent in the court system or not in the public eye before, like, I don't know, it's like after the case is closed or after the heat is off, people ain't watching no more to see if this person is going to bust up one day through the fucking church, and stop the wedding, or bust up in the courtroom one day and say, hey, is somebody doing a court session on me? Some shit like this. It's like something has died down or something like this. Oh, that person didn't get it or something like this. So instead of saying, hey, it's like somebody didn't get it. Somebody missed the mark or something like this. And now all of a sudden somebody looked into something, and this could be true. But it's something else, that is something that's off. The temple of the sun. Somebody is in fear that's above the temple, or feel like they're above the temple of the sun. Red could be very significant here. Decisions, okay? Something about courage, okay? And decisions here, okay? And then we got somebody's thoughts, and then somebody's destiny to be free and unencumbered. We got a death here underneath. Well, I'm not gonna put it here, but it just, my eye went here and there. Because somebody wants to bring an ending to you expressing yourself. So these people think that they can put a cycle together and say, oh, that's enough. Oh, well, we won this cycle. We was able to trick you or discredit something or dilute you or something like this, so you couldn't get the thing or whatever. Like it is, there's no such thing as no fucking cycle in the Bible, to me. So somebody could be, yeah, we got independence here. This could be also some people deciding to exile somebody, but I will decide to exile every single one that's trying to exile somebody that is righteous and true. This could be trying to exile somebody out of a community, a family, cut their hair for them, and then send them on their way without nothing. It's like in the Bible when they say something about slavery. After the person served you for a certain amount of time, you owe them something to give them something. Now, again, imagine this. If these people were supposed to be my slaves, right? But I never enslaved. I never used them as slaves. I never knew they were slaves. None of that. Say this. Instead, they enslaved me. I was the master, and they had me enslaved. And I did the work, not knowing I was enslaved. And when it's time for me to go, somebody don't want to give me my fucking money. That's already the fuck mine. That maybe somebody gambled off their child or something. And so they said, this could be the street credit shit. This street knuckle shit. So the shit at the bottom of the pool motherfucking pits. The jacuzzi or the cesspool pits. And somebody gambled off their child or whatever, and the child didn't know, but the child comfortable somewhat or whatever, but there could be some night activity that could be traumatizing or something, and if they really knew what the fuck was going on. You see what I'm saying? I don't like no fake nice shit. Because I'll never be indebted to not a damn one of you motherfuckers. You hear me? You can't have my soul. You can't have my spirit. You can't have the shit that belong to me. All you can do is get your motherfucking ass on your knees. And that's just how I look at it. Man, woman, child. Colors of the wind. Next of motherfucking kin, bitch. All of them. Yeah, we got independence here. But this is the kind of independence that's like, you're not casting me out. I'm not exiled, nor is this, I'm raised above you. I've already been there. That's why I see you. I just never treated you like that because I didn't think that that was a thing to do. It's almost like that energy. I don't know. Somebody could be here with me. I don't know. There could be an energy here. Okay? Because I don't even know. I was about to get up and get in the shower before it gets light outside. But I just sat down. Yeah, somebody's fearing a war or a battle here. I just see too much stuff. On this journey, there's there's no, I just see the snakes. Like, I just don't like it. Yeah, I don't see these people as authority figures here. We have courage here. I can't, it's like the respect, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be disrespectful towards you, but I can't respect. God gave me a different eye. I can't. We got thoughts about a baby or something like this, okay? I'm upset. I'm upset of what you took from me and these particular people. I'm upset. I'm upset about the beautiful something that was supposed to be built by me and these people or something at some point in time. I'm upset. It's something so snaky and nasty and greasy, and you should be ashamed of your fucking self. Somebody might want to know your thoughts on a baby or something. It might be a boy. I'm gonna put this out the way. It's something about this. I just don't like it. We got Native Americans showing up sideways. And these people got these different denominations that they use or whatever in their church, but they all slithering around in the same pulpit, trying to stop people that's supposed to bring some kind of change for real. We got expressions with chemistry here, utilizing the essence of these people that you reprimand. Because they don't give a fuck about none of you. So you can say, oh, they don't do that to the men and the Muslim. Or the Indian. It don't matter. It's a group of people. It's something like this. Keep an open mind. Somebody wants you to keep an open mind. The temple of the sun. Keep an open mind about something. I don't know what this man is doing with these two ladies, so we're going to move that out of the way. Sometimes there's a little bit level of innocent and excellence. A person can be naive and not see something or not see the stuff. And people are like, oh my God, we've been sitting here going over this. But God is covering somebody. And it's on his timing. And none of you know what it. That's fuck a cycle. We talking about God. We got the temple of the sun, a phobia, and Greco-Roman energy here. What you talking about? A cycle. We talk about God, bitch. Don't talk about no cycle. We talking about my God. Because there's no limit. And I ain't got to sit there and meditate all day, every day, and chant all day and every day. Sometimes I feel like, God, we still cool, right? We still cool, right? Because even when people doing all these threats and everything, I still feel like, well, you know, I love God more than anybody. He got my back. And it's true. It's true. I don't know how. I don't know how. And when these people try to attack me because I cuss or something like this, you know, I don't even listen to them. I don't even listen to them because I know. And sometimes I feel like, okay, because if God got a living energy or something on this planet or whatever, I'm like, I thought we supposed to be, you know, I thought we was like this. And it's almost like he got to tell me we is like this. But like, oh no. But I'm like, why it seem like you be over there? But I still, I don't know, it's like a father that knows that somebody's going to be all right or choose right or something while they're away. But I'm like, so what? We got decisions, new love. We got the end to this orphan energy possibly, okay? I feel like the way it flew over here, it was supposed to be, these cards were supposed to be for these next cards, but I feel like somebody wanted you to feel like it's your destiny to be an orphan. I don't know, this might be something that correlates with that, but it flew over here, so we're just going to leave it there. But if Satan fooled the whole world, then what would be left? But if that's Christ's energy in the middle of that world card and they connection to God, that's why they in that circle. If everybody else is like doing something crooked when it comes to like the church, and I ain't even in the church. You know what I'm saying? But they got their pitchforks raised up against me because of it. We got destiny to have children or something like this. Rainbow children. This could be being connected to children, or again, somebody's destiny to be this something, this wonder or something. Children are blocking this. Now, these could be your children, starseed children, or other children in the background that can't stand you, and that's why they doing this. They could have helped you. They could have clearly did something or something like this. They got, it's like, say your children now work in the file room at the courthouse or something like this. You know, they could have clearly just, if they heard you talking for 6 months about this, instead of saying, Mom, you're crazy, they could have clearly went and just said, you know, mister, can I just look at my mom's file from when she used to go here at a Catholic school or something? You know, let me just look at it, because she keeps saying something about this. Or maybe they don't say it. They just go in there and look at the file or something like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because what's wise for these people that's not that fucking wise is not what's always wise. There's a different something here. Everybody's like, oh, you stupid. You saying this or you saying... No, God is pushing. God is testing the limits with me. Because I will go there. Because that's how I feel. That's how I feel about God. If I'm clear on the orders, I march. That's how I know that my God is not the author of confusion. I'm not no fucking animal. I'm not no bull. You're not going to sit there and do a subliminal or something like this that might be not even what to detect or something like this, or flash no red blanket in front of me because I'm a bull and just think I'm just about to go charging in any directions. I feel like somebody is unbridled or something. Look, it's even saying free yourself, but it's not into some motherfuckers is, yeah, free too. Something like that. Not until we get the truth. Not until we get paid. Not until we get our check. You gonna be begging me to leave, yeah, because you're not... Somebody think they're gonna be able to kill somebody or something like this, and that's not gonna happen. I don't give a fuck if it's the fact package about who or what is somebody is or what's going on or something like this. People waiting for Beyonce to upgrade them. That's God's job. And I know this is not no God energy. We got religious factors here with independence. It's like somebody is king now. You listen to me, motherfucker. I don't listen to what you talking about. It's something like this. And then since if I don't have no understanding about it, and you are the people that work in my county clerk's office and my stuff, or you know, or you the angels or the energies that work behind the scene, I don't want you... Don't go talking to Mommy Wata about what the fuck you got to say to me. Talk to me. Because I can be fully fucking tapped in too. Don't talk to Mommy Wata. Talk to me. This is my, you know what I'm saying? This is my reign, my thing. I don't give a fuck what you've been doing behind the scenes. Somebody's getting to know each other. Somebody some vows here. Crooked vows or something. So somebody else could have just taken some, well, we'll give you this cut and you could just have the beast. You could just have the beast. And everybody's just going to move on and she'll slowly realize, or maybe she won't or something. Persecution and inquisition. Hold on one second.